I will keep the initiative.
Alright, a pass. I'm coming at you, space. Game over, I think.
Yep, unless I have a removal. Hello and welcome to the table, and today Ryguy and I are going to be playing some more Star Wars Unlimited gameplay, playing some of our favorite budget decks. My favorite heroic deck, Ryguy's favorite villainous deck, Chirrut versus Tarkin. Chirrut, what he's wanting to do is basically flip Chirrut and make him as big as possible. And it's hit you in the face for like 20. And then what does Tarkin want to do?
Tarkin's just tapping experience token, experience token, experience token. It's just trying to give me 1/1s. I'm just trying to build my guys up as quick as possible.
Alright, let's see who has the initiative with some new dice that we're going to be using as damage. Hey, 10!
That's gonna be hard to beat. 7.
I got worried there for a second with the 6. Alright. Initiative goes to Chirrut. That's really good because this deck is worse than Tarkin. But let's draw and get right into these games. It's not optimal, but I'm gonna throw people off who have never seen Chirrut before. I'm taking the initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
I will tap 1.
No, please don't be a Death Trooper.
And Death Star Trooper. Then I will tap 1 and play Death Star Trooper.
Again! It's for the same ones! We played a test game where he pulled the beautiful one. Oh, by the way, everybody.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Death Star Stormtrooper, 3/1 Imperial Trooper.
It's the Savannah Alliance of Star Wars Unlimited.
Yeah, it's pretty scary.
But
Okay, pass.
God, again!
Draw.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright. 3 resources for an Ezra Bridger. 3/4. When this completes an attack, I look at the top card of my deck. I can either discard it, keep it on top, or play it. All in the same motion. So, like, yeah.
3. Fifth Brother. This unit gains raid 1 for each damage on him. He gets a 1+0 while attacking for each damage on him. On attack, he may deal 1 damage to this unit and 1 damage to another ground unit. Okay, and then I will attack for basically...
Well, I'm taking the initiative.
Right.
And
so
then
3,
you're coming at me for 3.
And then
coming at me for 3.
Yeah, I pass.
Okay. 4. I'm just going to build a board state that's hopefully going to be able to rival yours eventually. Kanan Jarrus, Revealed Jedi. 4/5. On attack, I may discard a card from the top of the opposing hero's deck for each Spectre unit I control. Technically, I control 2. And then I gain a life for each aspect I'm on the card to discard this way.
3 to the base.
Pass.
3 to the base. You better get going.
Pass.
4. You're not gonna like this.
Please no.
Tie advanced.
God damn it!
2 experience tokens on Fifth Brothers. It is now a 4/6.
Ezra, Death Star Stormtrooper, I get to look at the top.
I'm just gonna go 4 to base.
Last damage, he dies, he takes 1. And I take...
He's a 5/5. This is...
I take the initiative.
Tarkin's working in just like perfect right now. This is like it's just perfect.
Okay. Let's get rid of that right now.
Oh, bummer. Force choke. If you control a force unit, which he just killed, it's 1 less. Deal 5 damage to non-vehicle unit that's controller draws a card.
I get to draw a card. Bye-bye, Kanan. Didn't even get to attack with you. Alright. Flip Chirrut. At this point, I honestly hope you have an open fire and swing Death Star into him.
Let's do 1. Tarkin. 1+1.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
Chirrut, kill him. He takes 3.
Well, you're not gonna like this. 2 Snowtrooper Lieutenant +2, 6 at you.
I take the initiative.
Okay, pass. Oh, god damn it. That's 2 mistakes in the same turn. Should have played Tarkin.
Alright, I'll spend 2 to play an It Binds All Things, heal up to 3 damage from a unit, and then if I control a force unit, which I do, I'm going to deal that much damage to another unit. 3 damage, removed from Chirrut, going on that.
What?
Get rid of him.
Bummer they got rid of a space unit.
Please don't get rid of him. That's the worst one!
Ruthless Raider. When played, deal 2 damage to the base and 2 damage to an enemy unit.
The force is with me. I'm going to give 2 experience tokens to Chirrut. Choose a friendly unit, give 2 experience tokens to it. And if I control a force unit, which I do, I can also give a shield to the chosen unit, and I may attack with said unit. And I will go ahead and attack Chirrut at that stupid lieutenant. So the shield goes away,
Okay.
and that 2/2 dies.
Okay.
Not how I want to utilize that shield, but I have to get rid of any threat that comes at me. Epic actioning Tarkin.
Yeah, 2 at that, so it has 4 now.
Alright, and Tarkin
Experience
takes
token.
5.
Experience token. And Tarkin takes 5. Alright, a pass. I'm coming at you spaced. Game over, I think.
Yep, unless I have a removal. 5. Vanquish. The saving grace, the only answer. And I've had it for 2 turns.
Okay.
Still
Well,
at 5.
I get to do my own thing.
Okay.
3.
Please tell
Open
me.
fire.
Okay, Chirrut doesn't die immediately.
Okay.
Because during the action phase, this unit is not defeated by having no remaining HP. Spark of Rebellion. Look at target opponent's hand and discard a card from it.
I have 1 card.
Yep, what is it? Get rid of it! Get rid of it! Get rid of that stupid lieutenant. Kill it. Kill it.
So 2 to base. Should get you to 3.
Chirrut, at that, he dies.
Okay.
And then I assume you're taking the initiative.
Yep.
Alright, and I pass and Chirrut will die.
Yeah, but I got an empty board.
Oh, I also have an empty board. That's not good for this deck.
6.
Reckless Raven.
ATST.
That's not as bad. Kane and Jarrus.
Uh-oh.
4/5 on attack. We've seen it before, and now it's back for more.
So I'll Tarkin.
Mm-hmm. Spending your last resource.
Yep.
That is game.
Good game.
Good game.
If Chirrut gets going, you can't beat it, you know.
Yeah.
So and you just
This is how the deck works. Like, you all may think, well, you didn't deal a single damage to Rye, so that game was an absolute massacre. That's not necessarily the case. Because if Chirrut got out and I didn't have to vanquish, and I could have made Chirrut pretty big the turn that I got him out, and Chirrut would have just gone out of control so quick. Because once Chirrut gets big enough, doesn't matter how much health he has, game's over. But anyways, with all that aside, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It's completely free, you won't regret it. Check out the Chirrut deck tech in my full deep dive on how to play the deck, and how it's actually a good deck and doesn't absolutely suck. I mean, it's bad, but it's not this bad. And then Tarkin to highlight exactly what this deck showcased in this video. But again, enjoy everybody.